Hello, this is Paleko Page and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with mods. We are on Expedition 6 of 6 with the character mod and John Rambo. We have tried our hardest to find a Tyrannosaurus Rex to punch in the face. As it stands right now, we haven't come across one. We are now heading to the rich prehistoric lands, which would say to me that there's going to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex there and we will be able to punch said dinosaur straight in the nose and win everything in the world. That's the plan. We are here to win everything in the world. It'd be nice to finish this expedition with this character mod in first position, because we haven't done that as of yet since the character mods and mods in general have kicked off. So it'd be nice to end on a high. I'm saying ending because this will be the last episode I do of the Curious Expedition with mods. For the time being, I am going to keep my eye open to see what else comes around. And if any interesting mods come about, I shall showcase them right here on the channel. I will say, though, that if there is any mods that you'd like to see me play through, I am very open to suggestions. So by all means, put it down in the comments below and I'll take a look-see at them and make the necessary arrangements to bring them to the channel. But with that all being said, we've only got the one place to go here, so let's go, shall we? After being too excited to sleep, I stored my equipment on the ship. The crew had preparations left to do, so I saw if there was anything I could do. Not long after my arrival, the scientist approached me. He was keen to obtain the mysterious box. Well, you might as well have it. He handed over the mysterious box. The scientist was relieved that we had found it and stored it in his bag with undue care. Undue care? That's not good, surely. We were given a handsome sum of funds as a reward for our effort. I was approached by a hunter who told me of legends about a giant lizard which roams the wilderness where we were headed. He requested should we encounter said creature, we would bring him one of its enormous teeth. Very excited. Very excited. I'm going to accept that. I accepted through my heart, though my heart was wary of engaging such a fearsome opponent. What? You're John Rambo! Damn it. You know, nothing stops you. Nothing at all. I was proud to see the stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. Many new recruits showed up, eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? So we've got Naj al-Din Aswad, the Bedouin. We have Edmund Edwards, the cultist. And we have Odile Maisonette, the artiste. Okay, so they're all rubbish, basically. How are we doing with our cultist? Loyalty of 2. See, they all have the same loyalty. Well, we're not doing too bad on space with having to upgrade everyone, or upgrade the pack animal, should I say. So that's not a major thing, but. Oh, I don't know. Do I want the dye from the artist? It'd be amazing if if I took an artist and they could paint a picture whilst I was punching a Tyrannosaurus in the face. You know what? We're in a decent position. We're going to take Odile. We could benefit from a passionate artist such as Odile Maisonette in our team. The captain informed me that our vessel had reached maximum cabin capacity. I would need to dismiss someone if we wanted to set sail. That is fine. Aurea, you're gone. Too much hassle last time around. Far too much hassle. It was not without regret that I informed Aurea that she would not be part of the forthcoming expedition. She simply disembarked and walked off. I rejoiced as the ship was prepared to leave the harbour. So. Food and medical equipment is really the only stuff we need here. How much is animal improvement now? An expert saddle builder offered to improve the carrying capacity of our animals. Oh no. It would appear Sir James is up as much as he can be. So I'm guessing we're just going to buy as much equipment as we can. Right. So I was hoping we'd get an extra weapon here. It doesn't look like we're going to have that opportunity. And we don't get dynamite either, which is a bit of a pooper. So instead, we're going to a jungle. So let's take all the machetes, the chocolate, the first aid, the bullets, the rope. All the climbing gear. Don't we have the hill trait? We do. So let's take the rope to go across the swamps. Torches we don't need to worry about. We could take more canvases. That they will stack. And custom flares, how much are they? We'll take some of those. Why not? There's no point keeping any money back. Deal. Oh, we're overburdened. Hey ho. And let's set sail. Expedition 6. So this is going to be a 9 region map. We're coming in at the corner, which is always lovely. Nice and slow. We're only 1 slot overburdened. We could use the custom flare straight away. The open seas were glorious to sail upon, and I was somewhat sad that when a shoreline rose in the morning mist, the land lay open in front of us like an invitation to an adventure. So do I want to store stuff? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ooh. So I am going to store the snowshoes because they're not worth anything. We're going to keep the tickets. No one's going to take the tickets. They're just going to confuse me. And we've got the bullets, we've got the chocolate. We're going to use the custom flare in a second. We need the tent. The horn flutes we can't give to anyone. Do I want the sextant? I suppose I could always trade that in. These canvases are going to be a pain in the butt. I've got a bad feeling about those. We might have to get rid of those. But hey ho, let us begin. And we shall begin by upgrading Odile. Cool. I was kind of hoping she might get a different type of dice, but that's fine. I dig it. In fact, we've gone from having lots of red dice to no red dice. That is very, very bad. And no dynamite either. That's very, very bad. Hopefully we can find a village or a trader or something early on. Slave trader. Works for me. I entered at a slave camp. An acrid stench of human excrement brought tears to my eyes, and several large cages were filled with all kinds of different people. A well-fed slaver welcomed me, having just whipped a slave. Well, you know, a whip a day keeps the slaves at bay, I presume. Do we trade? What's he got? He does have a signature shotgun. That is invariably cool. And would probably help us out. How much do you want for it? A shed load. Alright. How about if I gave you some horn flutes? What about if I gave you the horn, Mr. Slaver? Have all of them. Really? Wow, you really like your shotguns, don't you? Even what about the canvases? Oh, he likes canvases. Okay, can I have my teeth back? Do I just take it? Oh no, I can keep a flute. Alright. That'll do. And then do I attack? Do I go for it? I've got plenty of bullets. Plenty of bullets. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So how many are here? We've got the slave master who has 12 health. We have the slaver minion with 8. We've got a hyena with 6. And we have another slaver minion with 8. That's not too bad at all, to be honest with you. If we throw in... Do we want to throw in a dynamite straight away? Shotgun blast multi-attack of 3. I mean, we might be able to kill him outright here. Let's do it. Slaver can have the fierce claws. Stable shot. Headshot of 6. We'll take out the minion. It seems overkill. Well, I suppose it's not. It's got 5 health. If we throw in a couple of bullets. That takes out the slaver. We'll hold on to you. In fact, no. Yes. Yes, I mean. Roll again. Attack of 3 takes out the hyena. We'll throw on the shield. Has he only got 1 dice? 2 dice. And then we'll hope to get the taunt. No. Alright. I think we got away with that. Tip top. Boom. After we defeated the slaver and his pawns, we stripped what was useful from their remains. So we can take what we want now. So, we'll have our teeth back. We'll have all the dynamites. We'll take the whiskey. I'm not too fussed about the rest. The slaves had noticed the death of their former owner. The cages were broken quickly, and people started running free. There was chaos. Newly free people shouted, and a fire started to spread. We had to evacuate as soon as possible. Cool. There we go. They must be happy with that, surely. Standing of 2 still, you bastards. Alright, so, well, this section looks pretty much locked off. The fire's going to spread along the forest first. So let's go up to there. And see what's in the stone circle. What do we want? Settlements? It'd be good to know where we're aiming for. I'm not too fussed by ruins, to be honest with you. We'll just accept what we accept. So, show me the settlements. Oh, he's being a Jesse. Oh, actually, not that far away. Good. Good, good, good. So, let's make our way there as soon as possible. Without dying would be preferable. Oh, and it looks like that region's been locked off, which is good. I don't think there's much left in this region, bar from lots and lots of fire. So, let's enter the village. We entered the strange encampment of a peculiar race of large lizard people. We were not the only visitors to this village. A wandering trader and self-proclaimed beastmaster displayed a few mysteriously covered crates. We don't have the teeth for that, which is a shame, but hey-ho. We do, however, have a few things we can trade. What do you have? I would probably get rid of the horn flute. And the whiskey, I think. Oh, hang on, we've got torches here we don't need. If I give you all the torches, how many of those can I have? All of them. And we still get a standing of 1. I think that's probably a better bet. The machetes will disappear anyway. The chocolate will go down as and when. We can fall back on the campsite as well. The teeth don't weigh anything. The bullets we find don't weigh anything. Yeah. I can live with that. I am willing to rest a little, though. I told stories of my travels so far. A young warrior asked me if my village was superior to their village. No, we like local life. I told them that I preferred a close proximity with nature and that I admired their way of life. They were visibly happy with my answer. So what's that take us up to? 5. Nice. Oh, we can study the culture. Does that weigh anything? It doesn't. It does. Bugger. Alright, okay. Well, so be it. And health is up, or sanity is up, should I say. I'm good to leave it there. I am good to leave it there. And we are heading to the west. We'll just go as far as we can. I'm not too fussed by the fire at this point. New region. And we'll just go on in, I suppose. Oh, we have a, what's that, saber-tooth tiger. We'll see what you are. It's only cost a little bit of desert there. Another slaver. Wow, okay. They like their slavers around here. Do I... Yeah, let's enter the slaver camp. Why not? Oh. Oh. What's going on here? Before I was even able to enter the camp, we were approached by the slaver and his henchmen. For some reason, they did not seem fond of my arrival and drew their weapons. A confrontation was unavoidable. Oh dear. But that's alright, because it's the same setup as before. And I've got a lot more dynamite this time, so I'm not afraid to use it. So I'll throw you out with you. You can have a shot to the face. You can have a shot to the face. And you... I'm going to taunt. So, ha ha ha, look at all your dead people. And then I'm just going to fang him to death. With a kick in the nuts. Oh. Oh, we'll use a spear, I suppose. Why not? After we defeated the slaver and his pawns, we stripped what was useful from their remains. So, ooh, more dynamite. A little bit of gold and another tooth. That works for me. And again, confusion, fire, blah, blah, blah. Oh, right on top of us. Right on top of us. Let's go down south. To the cave. We'll see what's in the cave. The fire might die down by the time we've finished in this cave. And we'll go in with our lantern. Oh. I don't like it when we're up against the slats. That never goes well for me. So we shall not go that way around. But that's... Oh no, don't like that. Guess we're going to eat some chocolate. So around to there. To there. 48. Oh, cancel. Oh, because there's a volcano. Carry on. It's fine. We'll just dodge the flames. Oh dear. So I've got the saber-toothed tiger and the bird on us. Is that right? And I can't put them to sleep because I've got rid of all my flutes. So I'm going to have to take them on. Where's this Tyrannosaurus? He asks rhetorically. It's alright, we've got the medicine. We'll be fine. Let's take on the saber-toothed tiger first. Just the one. 20 health. So let's do this first. That's 12 off. We'll taunt just in case. And then just throw up as much as we can, really. Point blank. Cool. That was very easy. Saber-toothed tiger tooth. And a pelt. The pelt actually is worth quite a bit. I don't know what I'd get rid of, to be honest with you, at this point. I mean, the tooth makes more sense than the pelt for what it's worth. 30 funds. Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I'm overburdened. That's rubbish. I want to get rid of the sextant. We don't need to see. We don't need the viewing distance at this point. And let's take on the bird. Oh, okay, the two birds. They've got a lot of health, haven't they? 18. Roll. So, throw one of you in. Big claws, which is always good, and taunt, tippity top. What are you going to do for us? A stable shot or a bullet wall? Sounds better. Kick him in the nuts. I'll tell you what, let's use the spears. Finish you off. Roll again. Shotgun blast. Doesn't seem that handy in all fairness. Do the spears... Oh, they do. Spear attack. Hold on till you roll again. Do you not... Oh, I thought you would have stacked with that. But apparently not. 6. Spear defense is 4. I need 2. I guess I should throw out 2 bullets. More meat and feathers. Oh, this is getting really tricky. Let's take all the feathers and drop the spear. For the sake of 1, it's not worth keeping. Nice. And now we're still full, and we are at a tomb. So I'm going to have to drop something else. Very annoying. Let us examine and enter. Yeah, Bart's not happy. The thing is, the mummy is worth 100. 100 fame. We can always drop the rope, I suppose. Or the teeth. Let's do it. Bart's not happy. And, oh, we didn't get punished, which is nice. Oh, we're going to need moonstones, it looks like. So if we take the mummy and drop the rope. Or the machetes. You know what? I'm going to drop the machetes, I think. The rope's more useful. It'll take us over swampland and it'll get us up shrines. Whereas the machetes will just cut through the jungle. We can just walk around the jungle. We don't have to worry about sanity, really. Although I'm holding on to the chocolate at the moment because we've got the campsite. Cool. Onwards and northwards. To you? No, I don't like that. To you. That's better. So we've got a giant scorpion and a raptor. We've got a space for an egg. I'm not really fussed by an egg, to be honest with you. I ordered everyone to be vigilant of overstaying our welcome, as the raptors that lived here could return at any moment. This place surely retains some trinkets of worth. We spread out and searched the area. We found a couple of valuable items on one of the many bone piles that were scattered around the area. Oh, okay. Well, then, seeing as the rope is stacking, we might as well. Do I take the climbing gear anyway? Why not? It's free. It's free. That'll do me fine. So we have a cave. Oh dear, dear, dear. That says to me we're going to have to find some portals. Or not portals. Beams of light. One for a better word. I don't think I've left too much out to have to worry about coming back on myself. But I don't like the look of that at all. Right, so cave. We'll have a quick look, see. Oh, it's a tunnel. Where are you taking us to then? Actually, that was a pretty big jump. A pretty big jump. Do I want to go back on myself? I think I probably do. So back we go. And I'm going to carry on searching these first. That's probably going to be a spring. So let's get up there first. Is the crab on us? Oh, bugger. The crab's on us. Lots of stomps. Oh, and the bear's been taken out. The polar bear is down. Right, okay. Well, that changes things up a little. How much health does it have? 25. Alright, we really need this to go our way. So, you down. What can we use with you? Point blank. That'll work for me. And then defense, I suppose, is more than anything. That's not going to be worth anything. Stable shot, is it? No, I might as well go for bullet wall. And let's roll again, I guess. Let me hold on to you. Well, can we throw in another one? Cutting the post of shield 2. So that's 4. How many die do we have? 4. 5 health. That's pretty tragic, to be fair. This could suck. Actually, not that bad. We did alright. We did alright. So we should be able to kill him off pretty quickly. Boom. Anything useful on the dead? Crab claws. Crab claws. 30 value. Nothing worth stacking. I mean, I could get rid of the climbing gear, I suppose. Why not? And thankfully, being next to a spring means we're going to get a nice heal for free. While we stared into the campfire, Odom Maisonette stated that these lands deserve to be baptized through flame. I was unsure what she meant by that, and she immediately went to sleep beside the fire. Oh dear. Days went by pleasantly. Mist lay heavily on the ground as we prepared to leave. Bathing in the hot springs had astoundingly healed our wounds. Awesome. Oh dear. It was warm and starry night. There was discontent in the group. Bartholomew Pascoe Ed pointed at a vulture that was circling above us. According to him, this was a bad omen for our venture. Oh, shoot it down with a marked bullet, or just shoot it down? Or shoot it down with a marked bullet? No. We'll just shoot it down. I carefully took aim with a well-placed shot, brought down the vulture. It fell to the ground 100 yards away. Bart was evidently relieved. Anything to keep you happy, Bart. How's that health doing? We're almost there. We'll carry on resting. Odar Maisonette came over and sat next to me by the fire. She told me about her experience of these last few days and agreed to follow my lead, no matter what the coming days would hold for us. Ah, she's perked up a bit. And I think we are done. Let's get rid of the meat and move on to the cave. Explore the cave, eh? And there are some stuff in the remains, hopefully. More gold, of course. Of course. How much is it worth? It's only worth 50 fame or 40 funds. Which is the same as those. So I don't actually think it's worth taking the gold here. Which is a bit weird to say. No, we'll leave it. We can afford to be picky right now. I don't want to go that way though. I want to go not that way. That way. 44. No, cancel. Oh, you bastard! The water caught up with me and I was washed away. Well, it could have been a lot worse, let's face it. It could have been a lot worse. So we're just going to have to wait it out here until this defloods. And hopefully not get set alight. Alright. Come on, drain already. Still not draining? Oh, let's put the camp up then, I guess. We'll rest just once. This was a good place. I was sure we would get some well-deserved rest here. It was a fine night. Bart and Odar had a pleasant time as they sat on a crate and sung a hearty song. Why aren't you not unflooding? I find it very frustrating. And now we've got a fire to deal with. Well, I'm going to have to go back to the springs and just rest there, I think. I know what is inside that water we need. I'm sure of it. Oh, we found 2 whiskey, though. While we were sitting around the campfire, Bart revealed 2 bottles of whiskey he had secreted away. I rather did not want to know where he had hidden them thus far. Well, they're big bottles of whiskey. I don't think he shoved them up his butt. But, who knows? Why isn't this not deflooding? That's very annoying. Do we just continue on? Should we just go around the outside and see what happens? Very frustrating. Let's make our way up to the village. 23. If this is bugged out, I'll be very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. Enter the village. So. Oh, they're going to give us meat. I'll take your meat. Anything to trade? There's some mangoes, I suppose. We'll take the mangoes. You can have... 10 fame, 20 funds. You can have your meat back, that's for sure. Or do I keep the meat? Is it worth keeping the meat? Let's give it to the saber-tooth. We're going to annoy people, so I'm just thinking more about that than anything. And the pincers. 4 standing. I can dig that. And there's no need for me to rest, really, is there? Let's carry on. So let's eat the meat. You know what? I've got a funny feeling this is bugged out and we're not going to be able to complete this quest now, which will frustrate me immensely. Right, so let us move around. Well, I say move around. We're probably best exploring this top left-hand corner, since a lot of it is open up already. 11 sanity. I mean, where's the Tyrannosaurus? We haven't even seen a Tyrannosaurus yet. On to that question mark. Ooh, a shrine. Let's take out the saber-tooth first. Or 2. So throw in the dynamite. And then big claws. And a taunt. We can do a headshot for 6. It's getting pretty close. You know what? Let's throw some more of these dice in. So 2 on a double attack on that. Bring us back to you. Which is a precise attack for 3. Can we use you all? Shotgun blast. We'll go with defense. Riposte. Why not? So we're going to take a little bit of a kick in. Tis a scratch. Tis a scratch. Big claws. Saves the day. Boom. Right, we've got lots of saber-tooth teeth now. Funds of 20. Oh, sorry, funds of 30, fame of 20. They are better than the bird feathers, that's for sure. So we'll swap them out. Meat we're not fussed about. Saber-tooth pelts are nice, but I don't think it's worth it. Then again, we're going to eat the meat in a second. So we'll take them. We'll take them. So if we eat the meat, 93. We've still got the mangoes. We still have the mangoes. We still have the mangoes. Let's explore the shrine. So we're going to be up against spiders. We'll have a look, see. 1 lot of gold. And the moonstone, which is important. But we do have 1 moonstone from last time, so we can afford to miss 1 shrine. I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to play it safe. We'll just move on. Oh, there's one. So let's activate the seal. Which means that my suspicions are correct. That is going to be a seal. We've got no way of getting to it. Which is a bit of a shitter. So all I really want to do now is grab as much gold as I can and make my way back to the boat. So we may come back to this shrine in a second. Let's carry on for the time being. Where's my dinosaur? Nothing there. What's going on? Oh, he's infected. That's alright. Let's heal him up. Cool. Oh, no, we're going to fire. We'll went to the stone circle. Oh, right, okay, so we've explored... Oh, we've seen everything. Right. We've found all the ruins. We have found all the ruins. There's no more villages to explore, which means this is probably going to be a dead area. Okay, so as I said, my main problem is this is definitely going to be a seal we need to activate. It's bugged out and we can't get to it. So there's no way we're going to be completing this level. So with that being said, our best bet is to take on the saber-tooth so we can start stacking up its teeth for fame when we get back, and the pelts. We'll then go to the shrine, take on the shrine, come back to the village, get anything for fame and drop anything which doesn't require fame, and then just leg it back, basically. That is the plan. So with that being said... Oh, come on, don't be a tit. Don't be a tit. So, one saber-tooth, that's fine. Big claws. Big claws. And then we shall throw one of those in for the dynamite. Taunt, just in case, but I don't think we're going to need it. Point blank. And a few defensive shots. Boom. Take all of you, take you. We could take the meat, we can trade that. We can trade that. And then onto the shrine. Where was that other cave? Quite a bit lower down. In fact, we've got 2 villages we can go to. We can always rest up at the springs on the way through. So I'm not too fussed by that. Right, so we want to take the gold. Fame is only 5, so I'm not too fussed by that. We are going to drop... What are we going to drop? What are we going to drop? I suppose we don't need the moonstones now. We'll drop the moonstones. So that'll do. We have... Oh, it's gas. Alright, gas. I dig gas. Gas is fine. We're moving away from it anyway. So back to the village. Did you have any gold? No, we did have the saber-tooth. Which will be good for fame. Are you any good for fame? 20 fame. So if I give you all my teeth, which isn't going to take up a space. I'm not going to need the rope. So can I have the crab claws? I can have a crab claw. And the meat? Can I have the other crab claw? Nice. I'm going to leave on that. Then we are going to drink the whiskey. That frees up another space. To 74. That should hopefully get us... Oh, actually quite easily. Quite easily to the springs. The Tyrannosaurus, we're just going to have to leave. We are going to have to attack a raptor, though. Or 2. So, again, in with you. Boom. Another multi-attack is nice. In fact, we don't even need that. That's going to attack them all. And we can take it all. Up onto the ridge. We'll rest up a bit. I laid awake and listening to the chaotic wildlife surrounding me. It had me wondering if there was a way to anticipate the kinds of dangers that awaited me when exploring the old temples in these lands. Maybe if I paid special attention to each temple's aesthetic, I could gain an advantage. Well, I guess we shall see in time. $73, we'll rest once more. Odar Maisonette approached me. She told me about her experience for these last few days. Oh, she just loves me still. That's fine. That's fine. So 100. Can we get to the next village off that? We can. How about if we went across the hills instead? Yeah, we can still do that. Avoid the fire. Seems sensible. Now, I can't remember. Did you guys have anything worth trading for? Not really, in a word. We could take the whiskey. You can have the meat. The jewels. Why not? Yeah, see, nothing else here is worth any fame, is it? So that'll do. Let's leave. So we now need to drink the whiskey. And that's it, I think. Can we get back to the boat? 30. We can. So there we go. Not the best way to end this expedition. I'm very, very annoyed we haven't been able to get the Tyrannosaurus Rex again. Through no fault of my own, I'd like to say. I mean, it's completely bugged. There's no way around here. I cannot get onto that at all. Not my fault. Not my fault. So we'll just sail home. I had to listen to my heart once more. Did I really want to abort this expedition? I'm afraid so. I had come to terms with reality. We were homeward bound, and I ordered the captain to prepare our vessel. The unexplored shall remain so for today. So we escape. Fame's the same, which is bad. Very, very bad. We might struggle here. Triumph. Oh, then again, maybe not. Maybe not. We got away with that. We got away with that. So let's just gift everything all the way through. You know what? We'll sell a little bit of jewels. We'll have a little bit of pocket money. There we go. 30 in our pocket. And we are ahead by, wow, almost 300 there. So that is all good in the hood. Not the way I wanted to end this this character playthrough. But hey, it's a win. We haven't had a win yet. So look at him go. Oh, look at that head. What a beautiful, massive head. A beautiful, massive head. Congratulations. So what did they get up to? John Rambo returned to the peaceful valleys of Wales in triumph. Once he had secured his legacy with the splendid statue, he enjoyed a happy life in the knowledge that history would regard him as the face of the society for generations. The big face of the society for generations, I would say. Yes, yes, yes. Didn't know John Rambo was from Wales. So there you go. We've all learned something there. Bartholomew Pascoe Ed returned to his home and lived a secluded life. After some years, he released his memoirs, which failed to capture public imagination. He stayed in contact with most of the other survivors and corresponded monthly until his death years later. He lived a long, happy life and died in the presence of Almighty God. Well, look at him to have such a celebrity on his deathbed. Odile Maisonette returned home and became a consultant at the British Museum. A royal vessel was named after her. During her late life, she became obsessed with haunting thoughts about a forgotten 7th expedition. She was not seen or heard from again. Well, you know, chase your dreams. Why not? Why not? And there we go. We have survived. We have completed a modded playthrough of the Curious Expedition. And it's a fitting way to end what is this series as it stands right now, as I said. I'm sure we'll be revisiting this with other mods in the future, but there is another game which I do want to bring to the channel whilst it's still fresh in my mind and I've got enthusiasm for it. So that'll be starting in the next couple of days. So as always, I will let the credits play out. It seems only fair that everyone gets the chance to have their names shown in the credits. And yes, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you again soon. That isn't my traditional ending, but that's the one we're going to stick with. Take it easy.